just when the Saints Row saga is dying down, something new happens. I have talked many times now about the official Twitter account going after consumers, developers on the project attacking critics, and now it's come to light that the community manager has openly been attacking fans, accusing them of sexism for criticizing the game and showing evidence there's a lot of backlash surrounding this title. I have a bunch of things to show off, but before we get into the topic at hand, if you enjoy the content that I create, please make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. Follow me on social media like Twitter or mine so that you can see when my content is posted. And of course, if you do really enjoy the videos and the live streams that I create, please consider becoming a Dark Titan via Patreon for just $1 a month, or support the channel via YouTube memberships. All of the links are in the description, and of course, I do really appreciate all of the support. So this whole situation started about a week ago, back when the Embracer Group CEO had said that he was disappointed by the very polarizing reception to the recently released Saints Row Reboot. I did talk about that in a standalone video. It will be linked down below in case you wanted to listen to my thoughts on that. Honestly, it wasn't really that surprising to see the backlash that this game faced when you take a franchise that is loved and you remove a lot of the elements as to why it was loved, like edgy humor, adult content. Of course, you're going to face backlash. The reception to it is going to be, very polarizing. But Papa RPG Gameplay decided to make a tweet about this. Now, this is a YouTuber. He is pretty well known in the Saints Row community from what I understand, but he had tweeted out, he couldn't have possibly thought that Saints Row was going to get positive reviews leading up to the game's release, right? And all Papa RPG Gameplay did was share the screenshots of the like and dislikes on the YouTube trailers. This is the Saints Row official Kevin trailer, 988 likes, 8.4k dislikes. The next one, Saints Row official announced trailer, 44,000 likes to 92,000 dislikes. Saints Row story reveal trailer, 8.2k likes, 23,000 dislikes. And then Saints Row Welcome to San Eliso trailer, 14,000 likes to 28,000 dislikes. As you can see, these videos were not taken very well. People were very critical of this game before it came out, and now that the product is out, people are also critical of it. But leading up to the release, all of these trailers did get ratioed. A lot of people were talking about this game and weren't really impressed with what we saw. But, of course, someone isn't just allowed to have their own opinion online and share actual evidence, because the community manager, Deadly Steph on Twitter, decided to respond to this tweet by saying, "I don't know where you got your like and dislike numbers from, but they aren't accurate." Now, of course, we know that they are in fact accurate, because all you have to do is go to Google and type in YouTube dislike extension. It takes less than 5 minutes to activate one of these extensions, and you can see the dislikes on videos now. YouTube still hasn't, found a way so that the extensions do not work and you actually can't see the like and dislike ratios, but these numbers are accurate. And of course, now that the game's released, it's been out for over a month, these trailers aren't really moving anymore. They're not gaining views, they're not really getting more likes or dislikes, so these numbers are here to stay. Now, also keep in mind that this is a community manager who is supposed to help run social media accounts and interact with consumers. They are supposed to be almost a point of contact that connects a development team with their players. But this individual decided to say, you're a liar, basically. Oh, I don't know where you got your numbers from, but they aren't accurate, even though you can simply go to YouTube with this extension and see them for yourself. Now, of course, people decided to call Steph out on this comment, saying, "I don't know why you're saying this, but these numbers are accurate. These are real numbers. It's an extension that brings back dislikes. It's very accurate." And she decided to respond with it's not, because I checked the YouTube analytics. Now, I hate when people use this emoji. It's like the peace sign emoji, because to me, it just signals that they want the conversation to be over. They want to be able to leave their thought, leave their opinion, accuse people of lying, and then just go peace out, like, I'm not part of this conversation anymore. When you're calling people out, saying that, hey, your information is false, of course people are going to question you and go, okay, what information do you have? Now, somebody asked proof, and then Steph decided to, in my opinion, play a little bit dumb here and say, I obviously have access to the YouTube account. Nobody is asking if you have access to the YouTube account. People are asking for proof. If you are going to go on social media and call people out saying, oh, this is fake, it's false news, we want the evidence. Like my channel, I have talked about the likes and dislikes on these trailers. I've talked about the game a lot. If you are saying that the information I am sharing to my community is a lie, please feel free to prove me wrong. Tag me, show me the screenshots, show me the evidence. But of course, after this, she went silent on this thread. She decided that she no longer wanted to be part of the conversation because she couldn't actually provide the proof people were asking for. And after this happened, this individual decided to go into the official Discord server for the Saints Row Reboot and decided to talk about the haters. It's the same day. It's a little bit after this Twitter thread went on, so clearly these are, in reference to each other. They said, I view this as an exercise in shedding some of the toxic fans, and we can start anew, better and free of the shackles. And I know we really need to hammer home what Saints Row is about, and some people have it very twisted. If you look at them, they have all been pretty different, especially 2, 3, 4. It's a satire of current times, and I guess a big gap in games will get people forgetting that. Now, I do agree the other games did come across as very satire. I mean, look at 4, okay, it was sci-fi, it was crazy, it was out of this world. That definitely came across as a satire. But the thing is that this Saints Row Reboot wasn't meant to be a satire. Or maybe you guys just marketed this game poorly, because you went into interviews saying that you made this game for new audiences and modern audiences, and you're trying to tell specific narratives and stories. It didn't come across as a satire. If, you had marketed that way, I'm sure people would feel quite differently about this title. But instead of just accepting the fact that people asked for evidence, they decided to go on about toxic fans. Steph also decided to respond to another tweet that Papa RPG Gameplay made. He had said, are these numbers accurate? And of course, it's just screenshots of the, user scores on something like Metacritic. And of course, Steph decided to say, probably not, because of the clear review bombing. You don't have to buy the game to leave a review on Metacritic, which is true. There could be people going onto the Metacritic and leaving reviews even if they haven't played the game. But you can't deny the fact that there are real reviews in there. There are people who did legitimately play that game, and people who just legitimately hated it. But of course, instead of saying that, they just want to, paint us all as trolls. They decide to say, people like to protest and troll through it, but it's not an accurate representation of what people actually think. And to top it all off, Steph decided the next day to make this tweet. She had said, some people on here think they are above being stood up to by a woman, it would seem. Very much a double standard. Man, discussion. Woman, bickering. I know that she is, referencing this tweet thread. I don't see anybody here really saying that she is bickering. I don't see that specific word used here at all. Maybe it is. But I mean, that's what she is doing. She's not having a discussion with these individuals. She is bickering. She is going on social media and arguing and trying to basically pick a fight. So I don't think this is going to pay off for Volition or Steph here. I just think that this is a terrible way to go. You should never go on social media and attack your consumers. And hey, maybe this game is doing amazing behind the scenes. Maybe they're making a ton of money from it. But it doesn't seem like that, because right now on the Epic Games Store, only a month after launch, it is already 25% off. And this sale doesn't end for another week. So it seems like they're potentially a little bit desperate to make up some extra sales, but this community manager decided to go on social media and attack critics of the game. But for now, that's all that I really had to discuss in this video. Let everyone know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed it and found it important and informative, please make sure to give it a like, share it, and subscribe to the channel. And of course, if you didn't, make sure to give it a dislike. I appreciate your support either way, but I will talk to you all again in the next video really soon.